What's up, bro? Let's have a real conversation. Let me ask you something. Are you willing to sprint when the distance is unknown? Just think about that for a second. It's easy to go all in on something when you know exactly where the finish line is, when you can actually see it. But what if you don't know? What if there's no guarantee you even get there on time or at all? Would you still give it everything you have? Crazy thing is, that's what life actually asks of you. That's what real growth demands. And I want to talk about that today. Listen, I'm not here to sell you motivation. I'm not here to hype you up for 10 minutes so you can feel good about yourself and then go back to the same trash habits you've been doing. I'm here to have a real talk, bro to bro. Because I know how it feels to be in that place where you want more for yourself. You want to level up, but you just don't know how. You feel like you're grinding every day, but you're stuck on a treadmill. You're working hard, you're sweating, you're moving, but not actually going anywhere. Let me tell you why that happens. It's because we're sold this lie that consistency is about doing things perfectly every single day. But that's not it at all. Consistency is about showing up even when you don't want to, especially when you don't want to. Because life isn't a race. It's not a race with these neatly marked mile markers that you see in these races, these marathons. It's actually a foggy trail. You don't know how far you have to go. You don't know what obstacles are coming. And the hardest part, no one's gonna go and hold your hand, do it all. You have to choose to sprint anyway. Bro, let me get personal for a second. 2 years ago, I weighed 240 pounds. I was a big boy. I was struggling, not just physically though, it was mentally and spiritually too. You see, on the outside, yeah, I looked fine. I smiled, I showed up, I did what I was supposed to do. But inside, I was lost. I didn't feel like myself. I was surviving, not living. I remember nights sitting on the couch, scrolling endlessly, liking motivational posts, watching YouTube videos about success. And I felt hyped up for a minute, then I fell right back to the old habits. I'm not sure if that resonates with you or that sounds familiar, but that was me. And then one night, it hit me. I realized I was lying to myself. I said that I wanted change, but I wasn't doing the work it took. I wanted guarantees. I wanted to see the finish line. I wanted to know for sure that the work that I did was going to amount to something. But that's not how it works. That same night, I wrote down one line. I'm willing to sprint even when the distance is unknown. And honestly, yo, that's when everything changed, bro. I didn't wake up one day at 190 pounds. I didn't wake up disciplined. I didn't wake up with all the answers. It was slow. It was messy. It was ugly. I fell off. I binged junk food on occasion. I skipped workouts. I doubted myself. But I kept getting back up because I finally understood one thing. Discipline isn't perfection. It's getting back up. It's refusing to stay down. It's choosing your future over your feelings. And even now, bro, I'm still pushing myself. You see, right now I'm training for a marathon, 26.2 miles. And this isn't just any marathon either. It's a marathon up a mountain in LA, and it's happening in about 20 weeks. And you know what that means? I can't see the finish line today. I don't know what challenges are coming. I don't know how my body is even gonna hold up. I don't know if it'll rain that day, if I'll cramp up, if I want to quit halfway up the mountain. But I'm gonna sprint anyway. I'm committing anyway because it's not about the medal. It's about proving to myself who I am. It's about unlocking the next version of me. Because here's the truth. Life doesn't reward the most talented. It rewards the most consistent. The ones who can actually run in the dark. The ones who don't need applause. The ones who do the work when no one's watching. It rewards those people who keep promises to themselves. That's what separates people who talk about their dreams from people who live them. Bro, let me ask you, when was the last time you really sat with yourself? No distractions, no scrolling, no noise, and just asked, am I really becoming who I want to be? For most people, that question is way too loud. So then they drown it out. More content, more busy work, more excuses, more liquor, more drugs, whatever they use to suppress that voice. But that voice, it never really goes away. It gets louder at 2 a.m. when you can't sleep. It aches in your chest when you see someone else living their dream. And that's not jealousy, that's a reminder. That's your potential screaming at you to wake up. So here's the challenge. Are you willing to sprint even when you don't know the distance? Are you willing to put your goals on do not disturb? To lock in for a season? To give yourself the gift of discipline? Not because it's easy, but because you know you're worth it. And look, I'm not saying you have to be perfect. I'm not saying you have to do it all at once. But all you have to do is start small. Bro, just pick 2 or 3 things you know you need to lock in on. Maybe it's reading. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's moving your body every single day. Maybe, like me, it was cutting out junk food, the actual food that's gonna keep dragging you down. Don't try to be a superhuman, Superman on day one, and most people try to do it all. It's not about that. It's just about being better and then do it again tomorrow. Consistency isn't about perfection. It's about momentum. It's about being just 1% better every single day. And that's why I built Unstoppable Nation, because I know this journey is hard to do it alone. That voice in your head telling you to quit, it's the loudest when you're alone. But inside Unstoppable Nation, we drown that voice out with action, with accountability, with community. We don't just talk about goals, we execute on them. We don't just want to look good, we want to be good. Mind, body, and spirit. See, inside we run something called the Monk Mode Challenge. It's 30 days of focus, no distractions, no excuses, just you versus you. We track our progress. We hold each other accountable. We celebrate the wins and we call out the bullshit. Because we're not here to be average. We're here to become the best versions of ourselves. Bro, if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're done making excuses, if you're ready to sprint, even when the distance is unknown, come join us. Just click the link below. It's free. And trust me, this isn't about hype. This is about real change. So just come lock in your spot, build your system, prove to yourself that you are who you say you are, because the finish line isn't out there somewhere. It's you. It's who you become. And trust me, once you commit to the sprint, even in the dark, that's when life finally opens up. That's when you stop waiting for permission and start writing your own story. So let's get to it. Stay locked in, stay disciplined, and stay unstoppable.